from Konami, from PES. We have Adam and Awesome from the PES, PES 2019 development team.
Yeah, kind of.
Right?
I mean, Asim likes to think he's a developer, don't you? But
he's just
he's
kind
online
of,
social media, right? Asim?
Yeah, that's
so he's the guy on the couch.
He's the development tool of our Facebook page. Woo!
Well,
No, it's fantastic.
Today we're all the guy on the couch, and we're just kind of hanging out playing some PES.
Yeah.
So
it should be.
Yeah, let's talk about some of the big changes that you guys have made from last year to this year. So what are some of the announcements for PES 2019?
I think the biggest announcements that we've made is the fact that we're going current gen only. I was about to say next gen only, but it's like, PS4, Xbox One, and PC Steam. So last year with PES 18, we were on PS3 and Xbox 360, but we really wanted to do something special with the game. We really wanted to use the Fox engine, use the power, and be able to show the game very, very well. I mean, sports games, actually, this E3, we've seen some incredible looking games, and I think we really needed to stay ahead or to keep up with everybody, and I think we needed to let go of the PS3 and 360 platforms to be able to take it to the next level. So that's the first thing for sure.
Awesome. So this is an engine that's more designed for the current gen PS4, Xbox One, high-end PCs.
Exactly, and we're utilizing PS4 Pro, Xbox One X. We've got
4K textures.
Absolutely. One of the most amazing things that we've done, actually, talking about 4K, is one of the new tools that we've got in the game. I mean, dynamic resolution isn't anything new, but incorporating it into our engine has been a challenge. So here you can see just how vivid the colors will still look in actual gameplay cam. You can see the grass looks like real grass. You can see the snow gracefully falling down, and you can see how it's building up on the sides as well.
I was confused that it's snowing. Where are we right now?
We are in Liverpool.
Okay.
We are playing at the Anfield Stadium at night, and it's winter.
Okay, because I saw Argentina was on the field. I was like, hold on a second. It doesn't snow that often in Argentina.
And that's why he works on social media.
I see.
And then, but I think the most amazing thing here you can see is just how the detail stays consistent.
Oh, absolutely.
And even you can see the three stripes in the boots, the Nike ticks, the hairstyles, the player model structure. And that is something that we had to take that memory that we were kind of looking after the PS3 and 360 to keep it consistent with the latest gen versions by, obviously having things like 4K. But this year we've gone 4K HDR with the PC version as well. And I think it's...
Did you just get scored on?
He just got scored on the live stream. This is definitely going to be...
Oh, my goodness.
Definitely
it was messy.
Front of page. Oh, nice. Personal celebration. And that look that he gave you, wasn't that impressed with you, was he?
He wasn't.
No.
I mean, it's Lionel Messi, though.
You can't stop him.
You shouldn't pass in front of the goal like that.
No,
what are you doing?
You deserve that. You deserve that.
You're going to get yelled at by your keeper.
I think...
Yeah, that pass is dangerous.
Yeah. No, it's nice. It's nice. And then look at this. Look at Messi's eyebrow. He's giving me the eyebrow, dude.
So unimpressed. He's like, whatever.
No, it's great.
It happens, though. I thought it was a bold choice to play against Argentina.
Yeah. But he is France, and you can even see from this angle, you can see Paul Pogba there, and he's got his blonde hair, blue stripe, and you can see it from the gameplay cam.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely the most detail ever in a PES game, right?
Yeah, for sure. That's one of the big things. The second thing, which I'm personally super happy about, is the release dates. Now, in Europe at least, all the big leagues start middle to end of August.
Yeah, sure.
And you can't stop Messi, dude.
Oh, no. There you
go. and for the first time, actually, we are bringing out PES in August.
There you go.
So it's coming out in the US on August 28th, and then the rest of the world a few days later.
Okay.
And I think that's really significant because it gives us our own little window. Obviously, there's only 2 soccer football games coming out, and to have our own window to be able to communicate the strengths of PES is I think really important for us, rather than being compared all the time.
You know, it's a big year for soccer and football fans across the world. It's the World Cup year.
Exactly.
Talk about how your team has viewed that from a development standpoint, a kind of community event-driven stuff that you can do.
So I think that has been really significant with our current products. So right now we have the PES 2018 and then the PES mobile game. And the PES mobile game recently celebrated 100 million downloads.
Wow.
It's crazy. Dude, in just over a year. It's insane.
That's crazy.
It's insane.
You know, it reminds me of what Todd Howard said at Bethesda with Fallout Shelter. He said Fallout Shelter had been downloaded on mobile phones more than all Bethesda games combined.
Wow.
And it speaks to the power of mobile as a platform,
Exactly.
and also just how big your game is overseas.
Yeah.
Mobile games are super popular in Asia.
Yes.
You know, it's funny, when I was over there for TGS, everyone had their phone out.
Yeah.
No one's playing Switch. No one's
No
playing
one.
Vita. No one's playing 3DS.
Yes.
It's really a phone dominated market now, and having PES on mobile is huge.
Absolutely.
Congratulations, 100 million downloads.
It's crazy, right? Thank you so much.
That's
yeah.
massive.
So what we've done is, over the World Cup, we've actually announced a campaign where we're working with a lot of legend players. Now, for us, legend players is actually a key feature, or like a key announcement for PES 2019 as well. So we have David Beckham as an exclusive legend.
Wow.
For PES 2019. We're actually making an exclusive David Beckham edition as well.
Okay.
And when you purchase that version, we actually went in London, you were there, and we 3D scanned David Beckham as he is now as a 40-year-old.
Okay.
With all his tattoos. Looks fantastic. And he's actually a pre-order bonus for your My Club team.
Wow.
I know, it's crazy, right? And then with all the legend players that we have in the game right now, which is like Roberto Carlos, Paolo Maldini, Cafu, really, really well-known legends. Those guys you can actually get as well if you purchase the Legend Edition. So we're doing a lot of stuff around the World Cup, which is actually linked to some of the key features of PES 2019. But I can't wait. I think it's Thursday, right? It starts.
Yeah.
So yeah, watching.
Yeah.
You watching the World Cup?
Oh, you know.
Are you just being nice? Or?
Sadly, no.
Yeah?
I love World Cup. I love soccer.
Great.
Sadly, I'm an American, and our team didn't make the World Cup, so I now have to root for other teams. It's like me in other pro sports. Like, I'm a Cleveland fan, so we rarely win anything. So I usually come playoff time, I have to find some other team that I like. So I think I'm going to root for Japan. I'm not really sure. They never win.
You know what I mean? You're being really kind.
I like their style of play.
Yeah.
Their possession kind of team.
Yeah.
They don't really have the strikers. They don't have those flashy Brazilian dance moves. Like, I can't stand Brazil. I'm sorry.
Oh no, they're one of the
team.
favorites.
I know everyone loves them, but that's not my team.
Yeah.
But yeah, it kind of stings as an American to be rooting for the World Cup. What I was going to say that applies to your game is that PES provides American soccer fans an escape from how terrible our actual team is, that we can grind in your game and actually make America a decent soccer team.
Yeah, absolutely. I think
there
that's,
you go. Oh.
I think in terms of video games, just in general, that's what we want. A bit of escapism and being able to, certainly in a sports game, being able to live out your fantasy if you can't actually play the game, but to also control these amazing, what a save, these amazing superstars. And I think for PES, that's a really key trademark, is to be able to bring out the attributes of these stars, so when you are controlling Messi, you feel like Messi. And I think that's something that we've done every year, and this year more so because we've added in some new skills. There's a lot of players like Roberto Firmino from Liverpool, Ronaldinho back in the day, who would do a lot of skills and passing without looking, and that's some of the new skills that we've added in. There's a dipping shot and rising shot. So Paul Pogba that I mentioned is known for a variety of those types of shooting. So we're really adding that level. So you can definitely pick a team, might not be so great, maybe start a season, go into My Club and sign them, and then be able to make your team great.
Yeah, I always felt that PES has this good balance of really solid soccer gameplay, but at the same time, you do things to make the game fun. Because I think if you just do a simmy kind of game and it's low scoring, it's not as enjoyable. But I think you've done a good balance of making it still a video game. You know, like people want to play NBA 2K and be LeBron James and score 80 points. And no, he's not going to do it in real life. But yeah, you want to have like 6 goals with Messi. You know, like and you allow for that, but at the same time, it's within the rules of soccer. It's not goofy looking or anything at times.
I think that's a really good point that you make. You know, I think we always have to make sure that it's a fun game, and if you are playing a simulation, there needs to be a balance, that there needs to be fun to be had, and I think that is really key for us making PES.
Oh, just a little high.
Almost.
You gotta go top right there.
So it's straight down the middle. Keep it simple. You know, I think that balance is something that we've managed to do, and one of the main reasons why is that I think the reason why people play PES and love PES is that it's super responsive, and it always has been.
Yep.
While always being a game that you can play much more realistically, like a simulation, but because you have that responsiveness, you can be reactive, and that game, it feels like a game in that regard, and people really enjoy that. Then you can master it, and you know, we're doing some really big things in esports as well this year. We're really trying to make our esports events into more news announcement events, so it's not just about esports, it's about esports and something else, so like a festival, a celebration. So we're going to try and look at how we can drop some new content inside the games during our esports events. Maybe we can announce some news about the upcoming titles, things like that as well.
Oh yeah, no, I think events are a huge part of how you can keep your game fresh and keep the replayability there. And really, you know, because gamers, you know, they have to vote with their dollar, and they want to get replay value out of their experiences. So when you as developers give us community events and also tie it to something like esports, that's more aspirational for gamers, and maybe not everyone's in esports, but there's more esports spectators than there are competitors. So it's making your game appeal to those folks. I think that's super important.
Absolutely agree with you. And I think by having people who might sort of tune in just for the news suddenly experience this high level of game and maybe learn something and see, actually, this is for me too. And you can bring more and more people in. And different types of people. So I think it's something that we're looking to do.
Awesome.
And you know, a lot of the esports stuff that we're doing is around perhaps the last key pillar, which is licenses. We've already announced 7 new leagues coming to PES. You lost, by the way. I just
oh my god!
Do you know you lost?
It happens all the time.
On a live stream.
Are you gonna fire him on the live stream?
Maybe I'm thinking.